friends, today we will discuss about the modeling of the given part with the help of CATIA V5 software. So let us begin first by drawing the central section. Now in the central section you can see here that this is a combination of a triangle and a circle. And if we take a look at the section view, the total height of this particular central section is mentioned here as 56.07. It is actually 56.07, so it is little bit omitted here. This is a model of a steering wheel, and the approach what we are following here that can be used to develop the similar models and in the similar manner. So we will go to CATIA software and enter the part design workbench by going to start mechanical design, then part design. Here we will rename the file from part 1 to steering wheel. So steering wheel. Again here the default units will be mm, and if required we can also change the units. So I will show that setting also because it is very important when we are beginning our work in the software. We should always be careful about the units. So we have to go to tools, options, and here we have to go to general tab, parameters and measures, in that units. So here as we can see here the default unit is millimeter, and if required we can set the desired units by selecting the input from the list. Now here to develop the central section I have to use the loft command, that is multi-section solid command, and multi-section solid command gives the output by combining profiles of different shapes either placed parallel or at an angle to each other. Now here we have to combine a triangle and a circle. Now in order that the multi-section solid should give me the output without any error, it is required that the number of edges in both the profiles should be same. So here triangle has 3 edges and circle has a single, so I have to divide the circle in 3 edges in accordance with the triangle. So first I will develop the triangle and then I will divide the circle by taking its reference. So what I will do, I will just first of all take a plane from the top plane at a distance of 56.07. The reason is that these profile sketches I have to draw in the top view. So 56.07. Now first on this particular offset plane I will develop the triangle. Now as I want that the triangle should be placed in a centric position, I will go to profile tool and start from either side of the central axis, and first of all complete the triangle like this. Now next I will make these 2 points symmetric from the center. So here we will go to symmetric option to select the same, OK, and then now we will input the dimensions. So here I will input the vertical distance, and now I have to give the horizontal distance. So the default distance is coming inclined, So in order to make it horizontal, just right click and select horizontal measure direction. So in this manner we have got the two dimensions. Now we will edit them as per given in the drawing, that is it is 47.57. So I will edit it to 47.57 and the vertical distance is 42.7. Still we can see here that the sketch is not fully constrained. So let us check what is missing. So suppose if I drag this line, it is getting dragged in this particular direction. So distance from the central axis or any vertex till this edge is missing. So as we want that this triangle should be in the center, what I will do, I will just make this distance half of 47.57. So that will accomplish our task. So I can directly type divided by 2 and we can see here that the software has automatically calculated the required distance. Now we have to develop the circle. So now I will take the top plane and now I will go to sketch. Now here I have to first of all take the reference of the triangle. So in order to draw the reference lines, we will set the construction mode on, then go to project 3D elements and select these three edges like this. Now I will next draw three infinite lines which will be acting as the input lines to break the circle later on. So now we are ready to draw the circle. Now here the diameter of the circle is mentioned as 57.15. So what I will do, I will first of all draw a circle approximately at any position. Now I will give the diameter first, that is 57.15, and now I will make it coincident with the vertex of the triangle. So I will select the circle and by pressing Ctrl selection I will select the vertex and then here I will give the coincidence condition. Similarly, I will select the circle and I will select the another vertex and then I will go to coincidence condition. So now the circle is being placed properly in accordance with the triangle, but it is not divided. So to divide it, we have a option here in operations toolbar that is called as break command. So here we have to go to break command. Now in break command, first the the software will be asking me select the element to be broken. So I will select the circle and then the breaking element like this line. So now I can see here this half is detached from the complete circle. Now we are left with this half. Again I will select this circle and this line. So 1, 2 and 3. So we are left with 3 halves. Now exit. Now we have to combine these two profiles in order to get the output. So I will little bit rotate it so that it becomes easy to see while joining them using multi-section solid command. So I will go to multi-section solid. Now first I will select the circle. Now the position of the closing point is very important in multi-section solids. Again, for all the sections, the position and direction of closing points should be same. So let us shift this closing point by right click, replace, and let us select this point. Now here on zooming on the circle, this particular orientation is outward. Suppose if we want to change the orientation, we can click on the arrow also. And now again I will select the triangle. So this is the triangle. Now let us check whether we get the output or not. So to get the output, we have to change the default coupling mode. So in coupling, we have to select either the ratio mode. So the ratio mode gives the output by considering the geometry and endpoints of the profiles. But for example, if we select the vertices and click on preview, we get a direct output. Now here I am getting a error. So the reason is, if I see here, there is a twist coming here. So what I will do, I will just flip the closing point direction of the circle so that both point towards the same direction, and now preview. So now we can see that we have got the output. So vertices mode for these types of cases is the best because it directly identifies all the points properly in the profile.